Hey guys, so it's me, Kiani. Today's video, I'm back with another makeup tutorial, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how I completed this transitional smoky eye. Now, I don't know about you guys, but whenever the month of August hits, I automatically start thinking transition, fall leaves, it's going to get cooler, let's get some pumpkin spice. But who am I kidding? You guys know that I live here in Georgia, and the weather is saying anything but transition. It's saying 100 degrees, 100 degrees. I've been so craving creating a smoky eye, and it just really hadn't seemed like the time. I mean, we're in quarantines. You have states opening up and closing down. We're also wearing masks. But whenever I wake up feeling inspired and that's the look that I want to create, I've just found it's easier for me just to create it. And sometimes I turn on the camera and magic happens. There's going to be some few tips and tricks on how I completed this look in the video. Also, at the end of the video, if you're inspired to purchase any products, check the link in the description bar. There are going to be some new coupon codes down there, so you guys can actually get your little fingers on some of the tools that I use. Without further ado, I'm going to throw this video into voiceover, let you see how this look came together. If you're interested in the foundation look that I start with, it's also linked down below. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the smoky eye tutorial. Let's go. Alright guys, let's get started. First, I'm actually going to add a little bit of this e.l.f. Camo Concealer on my lid. The shade that I'm using is Tan Sand. It is a little bit too light, but it works perfectly well when you're going to be adding intense eyeshadows on the lid. So they do have a variety of shades. I would say definitely check them out. The consistency is really good. I'm going to just blend that in with a Stilazzi synthetic brush. Check the link in the description bar for coupon codes. And now let's go ahead and moisturize these lips with my lip conditioner by LipTricks. Alright, we're going to move in with our Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and the shade that I'm using right now is G Money. And all I'm doing is actually blending this below the crease of my eye. Going to blend it in really well, as much as possible, but I'm going to leave the pigmentation there. So you'll see that I do a bunch of rotations with that natural hair brush, again by Stilazzi. And now I'm actually going to add a little bit of pop, and this shade is called No Joke. You guys, I was really impressed with this palette, and honestly, with these two shades, No Joke as well as G Money, this is definitely an everyday transitional look that I absolutely love. I've been wearing it non-stop, just a little bit of that yellow with a little bit of that burnt brown. Oh my god, it just makes such an unusual transitional shade that's not too dark for fall. But you know what, that's not what we're doing today. We're actually going to go all the way smoky. So I did wrap both of those shades around my eye on the lower lash line, and then I just could not help myself and I had to tap into this shade called Temptress. Now I'm going to tell you, the consistency of the shade is really great, but in hindsight, I probably would have done this with a cream shadow, especially with my concealer and foundation and stuff on. But I'm going to show you in just a bit how to clean that up. I'm going to work in that inner V. I'm grabbing the shade called Grateful. I add a little bit of Homebody, and I went back in with the shade No Joke. And you'll see that it just kind of adds layers and layers and layers of smokiness to the eye, but in no specific order. There's not going to be a cut crease going on. I am going to add a little bit of color along the lash line, so I don't have to worry about doing the wing liner. And all I was really doing is just kind of being creative with this and just wrapping that into the hollow of my eye and popping different shades in different areas. And you know what? This smoky eye came out really good. I absolutely love how it looks in person. I did lower my lights so you can kind of get an idea of what this looks like in the process of adding the colors. So don't be afraid. It doesn't end how it begins. And now you see that I'm grabbing my Bodyography. This is the Ready Set Go makeup setting spray. I love this setting spray because it's very wet. So what happens, it allowed me to re-moisten that Camo Concealer, make it very wet, so I could go back in and add a little bit more and clean up that Temptress from being on that or in that concealer. So that's just a really good tip. Don't do a lot of powder when you're doing a look like this. Make sure that you can kind of clean it up and you can kind of move forward instead of ruining the look. Now I'm actually grabbing my Deep Gold by Melanie Mills. It's a Glam Body Radiance. I just kind of pop that on my cheek, and what that does is make sure that you don't see that I added more concealer. And of course, just continue to blend the eyeshadows out. I'm going to layer my lashes with lash primer and mascara. And then of course I'm going to pop on some lashes, and these lashes, you guys have been loving them. All I'm going to say right now, coming soon. coming soon. You'll see that I'm grabbing my fancy mirror, and this is really allowing me to maximize my lashes. And actually, the inexpensive Essence mascara and lash primer is actually really good. There's also a coupon code at the bottom if you guys need you a magnifying mirror, 10-time magnification by Fancy. And look at what that look is coming together like. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. I mean, I'm loving my hair pull back. I mean, you guys, give me a thumbs up. If you're loving the look, give me a thumbs up. And I am just pressing in a little bit of that temptress right along the lash line just to make it more smoky. I'm going to go ahead and add Persimmon Pickin' from my LipTricks collection. This is a beautiful cinnamon nude, you guys. I absolutely love this color, and I'm going to turn the lip into a little bit more of a metallic using a shade called Sweet Potato Pie. You can find these products and more at www.liptricks.com. Use code MakeUPbyKiani to get free shipping. And I mean, now the lights are up and you can really see what it looks like in real time. Get into it. If you like the look, give me 2 thumbs up. Make sure that you haven't subscribed to my channel already, that you do so. Also, follow me on all my social media links to never miss another upload. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.